everybody, Chris with Quilter Labs. Today I want to walk you through an episode on how to use the Elevate intuitive guitar engine with an amplifier. Of course we want to do that. We're Quilter Labs. We make amps and we make effects. So how do we make them work together? Alrighty, first thing we're going to do is, if you haven't already watched the episode on that I just did on how to automatically save changes, I will put a link somewhere up here so you can actually take a look at that to see what settings we've already changed. But we're going to skip all that for now. You can watch that video if you want to watch it, how to use it in a live scenario. Instead, we're going to focus in today on making changes. So I'm actually using the grungy preset list that I just used, although I was kind of having fun with Joe Walsh on it. We're going to hold down that rotary encoder, and we're going to go in and we're going to make some modifications to the setup menu. Okay, the first thing is I'm actually using my line outputs on the back. So I have one of these now plugged over into this Quilter Mach 3 over here. So I'm going to change this to mono. All I have to do is press that rotary encoder, and that changes that to mono. Rolling over there, next to it we have line outputs, and what this is this is the built-in cab simulation inside the unit. We can make our line outputs either come after that cabinet simulation, or if we press that button, come before that cabinet simulation. This is really handy if you have a real-life cabinet. And in fact, I have a Sennheiser E609 microphone on it. So since I'm actually using a cabinet simulation plus cabinet does not equal more cabinet. This is one of those cases, Ingve, I'm sorry, more is not more. Don't know what to tell you, buddy. Okay, going on from there. Jam link. Now in this case, I had disabled this in the last instance, but again, when you're playing live, unless you plan on using the jam link, I'm going to have backing tracks or something like that, you want to turn that off. So we roll through in that setup menu and put jam link as disabled. And then we have preset change, as I said in the last video, that we went to autosave. So right now we're actually set up to go through the amplifier. So let's just give it a listen without that cabinet simulation. And interestingly, if I go in here and I make changes now, notice how it doesn't do anything. You can't hear any difference. And that's because the cab simulation isn't actually going through the line out to the amplifier. In this case, cabinet simulation will still go through the auxiliary. So headphones, if you plug in headphones, or if you want to use that, for example, to send that to front of house while you're going through the amplifier, by all means, knock yourself out. It will still have all the cabinet simulation. But you notice it doesn't change as I'm changing it. You can't actually hear it in the amplifier. That's because we're using the amplifier itself to act as the cabinet simulation. We're not simulating a cabinet, we have a cabinet. So all that said, that's it. That's your quick and dirty, simple and easy way for you to go in and make those changes necessary to utilize your intuitive guitar engine, your Elevate, with an amplifier. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. We will only publish videos that help you understand your products better. So like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And hey, comment down below. What else do you want to know about the Elevate? What else do you want to know about other Quilter products? We'll be happy to throw it in there for you. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Elevate Foundations.